good morning, or good whatever. I don't know if it's the evening, middle of the day, whatever, afternoon that's called. So, you know what it is. We're here at the Indigo Church. We're feeling all the vibes. We're soaking them up. So, you know what I did. You know what I do. So, we're going to get right into this. The journey down the path of righteousness comes with many tolls. Just look at the life of Jesus. The life of Jesus is similar to the life of a Jesus follower. To follow Jesus wholeheartedly, you must be ready to be scorned and looked down on, mocked and discredited. Ungodly people will take anything that they can away from you. Good, trustworthy Christ followers will be in your corner, however, which means more than the masses. People you can trust are really the most important thing. People who are chasing good every day, putting it all on the line just to be a good person. It is a sacrifice to absorb all the hardships that come with being great. Once you discover how good it is to be great, there is no other option. Jesus was mocked and scorned publicly, even crucified publicly, but he was privately admired by seas of people who he brought to the light. It is a special thing to rise out of the darkness. The dream of being a superhero is a reality through God and allowing his mighty power to lead the way. The profoundness of his work will be evident in your life, and the feeling is surreal, so good that it's true. And I was thinking about how to explain what God does in your life, the proof that he provides you, the reassurance, the gifts, the signs, everything that will come into fruition and all be undeniable. I was thinking and I wanted to say too good to be true, but really it's so good that it's true. You know what I mean? Because it's something you could never imagine be possible. Like the superhero thing I was just talking about. Like being a kid and looking at, I want to be a superhero one day. I want to fight the evil, crime, all the bad guys. And that's what life is. There's all the evil everywhere, every day. Sometimes the evil is in your own head. And you can't get away from something that's torturing you. And you know who delivers you every time when you come? It's God. It's crazy how you could be struggling and you call on God. If you've been working with God for a little bit, as soon as you say, you know what, I'm going to let go of this and call on God right now, because I've been focusing way too much on this little thing that I've turned into such a big thing, clouded my head. And now I decide, you know what, I can't do this, God, and it's immediate. It's the feeling of everything's not so bad, you're okay. When you couldn't, even if you wanted to think like that, you couldn't a second ago. Because you are totally clouded. You're in a whole different mind state of things are terrible. This sucks. Now all of a sudden, you take that 1 second and it's like, wow. That was the answer, huh? It's always been. So, if you don't have the spirituality in your life, I think it's time to be a part of this great stuff that's going on. Because whether you succumb to the light or not, the world's going to be full of hardships anyway. Why not learn how to deal with them and learn how to overcome them? Because it's not like by signing up for the path of righteousness, you are saying, I'm signing up for the tolls and hardships, because really you're just taking your control out of the hands of the world and the evil, and you're putting it in the hands of God and the good. What happens is going to happen, but when you decide to put the power in the right hands rather than the wrong hands, which you feel like you might feel like is you, right? Like right now, I'm in control. And that's why when I feel bad, I'm going to do this and I'm going to feel better, and I don't need that anymore, even though really you want that. But you're like, I don't need that anymore because all it does is cause problems. But listen, the problem is running away. The problem is thinking you have control, because the reality is you never have control. You're either putting control in the hands of the bad side or the good side. And it's your choice. That's the only thing you have control of where you're going to dictate your spirituality. Is it going to be thinking you're so smart and you got this under control? Or is it going to be thinking, you know what, I'm going to let go and let God? And it's really, that's the choice you get. That's the control you get. So, man, I'm amped up. This video is awesome. This life is awesome. God is awesome. Jesus is awesome. The Holy Spirit is awesome. All these things you can decide to believe in wholeheartedly. And then once you get proof of it, once you get proof of that this life isn't so cut and dry and there's a lot going on behind the scenes, and once you get proof of like, wow, there's powers at hand here, and you get proof of that, and then you decide to be on the good side and get proof of all the good stuff that's working for you, all the ways it's shaping you to be greater, you're becoming more powerful through the power. Like, I don't know, it's all coming together. Once you decide to step on that good side, it all starts coming together, and there's no option to leave. Like I said, there's no option. Once you start feeling what it's like to be great and be on that side of like righteousness, taking that path, there's no option to go back, because what else is there for me? There's nothing. There's nothing that could ever compare to when you get, like, you might go through all the BS, but when you get that hit, it's addicting. In a good way. You want to keep, you're not doing it for that hit, but you get those hits and it's like, wow, it's all working. It's all that just amazing breath of fresh air. Holy cow, this is real. I'm a part of something awesome. And I just want that for everybody, because there's a lot of other hits you could take that feel like, hey, I feel good, but then it leads you lost. It leads you very lost. These are hits you get and it leaves you found. It makes you feel like it's not just the feeling that matters. It's the big picture that's coming together. There's nothing left to be questioned. All you have is an answer. And it's like, wow, it's not so difficult anymore. Nothing is so confusing. So I hope you guys got a lot out of this, because I just put a lot into this, and it was just pure energy from my heart to the screen. So I hope you felt it. I hope you want to become a part of this Indigo Church community. Leave a comment, send in a video, send me a message if you want to reach out and just talk, whatever. I put a phone number in the comment section. It's gonna be pinned as the top comment. So if you want to reach out and be a part of this community, that'd be awesome. But until further notice, as known as next Saturday, I love you guys for tuning in, being here, being a part of this, and enjoy the rest of your day.